Hello everyone, this is my review for Atonement. Yes, Atonement. I have to say this is one of my favourite films of all time because it is brilliant. Yes. This movie is 90% tragedy, 10% romance and 100% awesomeness. So I don't really know where to begin. I will begin with the acting, I suppose. Keira Knightley and James McAvoy are the two people in love. Both of them play it really realistically. I felt they committed to the role. And every time they had like a close-up of their eyes and just, you could feel the emotion through the screen, so to speak. So there's this little girl, Briony, about 13, and she sees Cecilia and Robbie doing it. And she goes, and then there's a lot of kerfuffle, and she ends up blaming him for something that he did not do, and he goes to jail away from Cecilia, and they're so in love, and it's heartbreaking, it is. I have to say, the little girl who plays Briony, and the older girl who plays Briony, and the old woman who plays Briony, all throughout the film, I absolutely hate her. I just want to punch her in the face. I don't care if I break my TV. I just absolutely hate her. It's one of the most annoying roles, I think, for that person. It's a good role, I must admit. It's a really powerful role, but it's just everybody who watches it hates her. Honestly, the sad thing is that people like Heath Ledger, Heath Ledger in Batman, he is a villain, he is a bad guy, but everyone loves him. But this girl, she's not even meant to be a villain. You absolutely hate her. The movie is highly based on tragedy, as I said, and also on the war, because it is set during the war, and Robbie goes to war after prison because he gets the choice. And on the scenes where you can see the soldiers and the pain, and it's quite shocking. And the thing I like is that the directors and the producers didn't hide this. They didn't hide the bad parts of it, and they didn't hide the gruesome parts. But it wasn't like blood and guts everywhere. It was truthful to what the war was about. Most movies, even if they have tragic parts, you expect a happy ending. And this movie did not have a happy ending. The movie did have a spectacular ending. It did. A very unexpected ending. I won't ruin it because I really want you to watch this. It is a spectacular movie. And honestly, I cried my eyes out at the end because I just couldn't believe it. It's truthful tragedy. That's how I would explain it. It doesn't just end in fairy tales and bubbles. And one of the effective things is the use that they don't have that much music. They don't have like music pieces or that kind of stuff. One of the most effective things is that they use the typewriter the clicking of how you write when Briony is about to do something bad, or if something bad is about to happen, some event, some mistake in the story that just changes the course. And when you start hearing that music, the clicking, or just that sort of thing, you're just waiting, you're jumping on your seat, you're just wondering what's gonna happen, what else is gonna make this so tragic. A lot of parts are based on just silence with the actors' words and narration on top of letters that Cecilia and Robbie send, and it's really effective when you just have that instead of music rushing on. Although in a lot of movies, and even in this one, the music is effective, but the use of silence is very good. Also, there is a lot of time changes in this because it's 3 years later, and then it goes 4 weeks back. I'm just making this up, but it does jump about, but it works, which is good, obviously, because if it didn't work, it wouldn't be a good movie, would it? There's like moments where you can see it from Briony's eyes. We just all hate her. And then you can see it from Cecilia's eyes and Robbie's. And it's very interestingly filmed and done and produced and all of that and cut. I can only press on about watching it, but this movie may not be for everyone, because it is a tragedy. You may not like that sort of thing, but it is one of the more monumental films, I would say. I will remember it, and I urge you to watch it. If you're anything like me, at least, you will love it. That was my Atonement review, one of my favourites yet. And soon I will have the New Moon reviews, and I will be doing the Twilight Saga series since I've started it already. So, bye!